Well, first of all, I want to thank you, Pat, for having us here at McDonald's today. We really appreciate you giving us some insights into what it is that makes McDonald's a special place and a special place to work. So if you'd like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are pretty aware of McDonald's, but tell us a little bit about the business and give us an idea of maybe how many people work for you at McDonald's in any one of your locations. I know you have multiple locations here in the county. So if you could tell us a little bit about that, that would be great.
Absolutely, Jeff. Well, we have 4 locations. Our organization runs 4 McDonald's restaurants here in Greene County. Each restaurant employs between 40 and 60 individuals. Most new crew people start off as crew people. Most employees start off as crew members. We have 3 basic areas in the restaurant, including the front counter, the drive-thru, and the grill area, the kitchen area. And depending on the person and you know their background, their interview, how they handle the interview, we will choose one of the areas to start them off on.
All right. So you mentioned there's 4 locations. What are those locations?
Well, we have the McDonald's in Catskill, which is where we're at right now. We have McDonald's in Cairo, New York, Coxsackie, New York, and on the New York State Thruway in Malden, New York. So, yeah, we've been in business for 27 years operating these restaurants. Catskill was our flagship store, our baby, so our first launch, yeah.
I don't know if I caught it, but you said approximately how many people per store?
We have 40 to 60 employees, exactly, and that includes the general manager, which is the person that runs the restaurant. They usually have a first assistant manager that we're training and developing to become a general manager that help them with the administrative work. And then we have probably 5 to 7 shift managers that really run the nuts and bolts of the day-to-day shift. Positioning people, checking on quality, making sure there's a smooth flow between the grill to the front counter to the drive-through.
Excellent. So if I'm a high school student and looking for work, which of these jobs are actually open to me?
Well, we usually start high school students as really all employees, in a crew position because it's important for them to learn each of the tasks, each of the stations, if you will, and then move on to learn each of the 3 areas. Once we have an employee that has mastered each of the 3 areas and has, so we would expect after a while they would possess the confidence and some degree of leadership skills. We try to coach them on communication and expect them maybe to kind of step up to the plate, help and assist the other new employees. Those folks would be a candidate for our first management development position, which is basically a crew trainer. Crew trainer is the shoulder-to-shoulder trainer for the new employees. That person would also be expected to provide leadership in the grill if in fact there's not another grill manager there. And we would look for that person, and most of our employees are our high school students, usually juniors or seniors. Once we see that they have leadership skills, communication skills, a good work ethic, no issues with absenteeism, so on and so forth, able to provide optimum customer service and customer interaction, we would promote them into a crew trainer position. In that position, we really expect the same thing. We expect, for them to develop their leadership skills, being able to assist the shift manager in, running a smooth, well-organized, fun and fast-paced shift. And, after about, I'd say, 12 months as a crew trainer, if that person desires advancement, then we start them in our management development program. Usually, that's a program we've identified for possibly high school seniors who are looking to, perhaps go to college in the area. We have, in all of our restaurants, we have 1 or 2 shift managers that are enrolled in Columbia Greene Community College, down in Malden in Ulster Community College. And not only are they learning to be managers in honing their management skills, but they're also, we provide the flexibility of scheduling so that they can complete, their college, courses throughout the 2 to even 4 years that they're with us as they advance through, their careers and also college.
Wow,
so,
fantastic. Yeah. Excellent. So, what types of benefits does McDonald's offer to students or employees of the company? Are there college tuition assistance? Is there any kind of other benefits that they can seem to accrue as they work here?
Sure. For our high school students, I will tell you that we have an outstanding career and education development program called Archways to Opportunity. It is a national program that's put together by McDonald's. It provides basically 4 services. The first would be English as a second language for those employees that do not speak English or do not speak very well. It's an online program that helps non-English speaking crew members to learn how to speak English. The second program is a high school diploma program. So if we have employees that have not completed their high school diploma, perhaps a GED, and want that high school diploma, this program, it's an online course that will get them their high school diploma. We have tuition assistance program, which is designed to pay supplemental for college tuition, anywhere between $2,500 to $3,000 a year to help with either tuition, books, or fees. And the employees have to, continue working for the restaurant during the time that they're going to college. But it's a fantastic program. And then we also offer career and education counseling program. It's an interactive online and phone call assistance for folks that everywhere from picking out their career. What am I best suited for? I think some of those programs are available in high school, but if you were not able to take advantage of it or didn't, our employees can get online and take advantage of, okay, I really like doing what I'm doing, but what else am I better suited for? What else? How do I get from this point, to my next career? And that's why I think it's Archways to Opportunities is an excellent term for it, because that's exactly what it is.
It sounds incredible. So what other certifications or might I acquire as an employee here? What other things that I might learn or be certified in that would happen as a part of being a part of this? I'm assuming like food safety certifications and things are some of them,
Yeah.
but
Absolutely. And again, our career, basically management development starts as that crew trainer. Once we identify someone who has strong leadership skills, communication skills, and they start in the management development training program, the first step is to go through the food safety certification. And it's a pretty thick book, a lot of information. And we allow the employee to study and to review, and then we have a proctor that sits there while they take the test. It's an online test, and that food safety certification allows them to run a food service establishment. We require it for all of our shift managers and on up, so anyone who's in our restaurant in the blue shirt has gone through this training before they're given the blue shirt. It's very important that they understand how to prepare safe food and how to coach people to prepare safe food and how to identify if something doesn't look right and react to that. So and then if they move up again to the next level to shift manager, then they learn how to manage people and to deal with all sorts of activities in leadership and conflict management and policies and procedures and labor laws. It's pretty in depth and it's pretty advanced. I think that our most of our shift managers can run rings around most managers. I hate to say it, in most agencies and industries, they are just that good.
Yeah,
and that's skilled. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Along with shift management development, we do have other off-property training programs. There's a 3 to 4 different courses that our employees will attend throughout the management development, whether it's just a shift supervisor or someone who's moving forward to a first assistant, or we still have what we call HU, Hamburger University. Right now it's being done virtual, but all of my managers up to this point, my general managers have all, we've sent them to Oak Brook for a 2 or a 1 week training program. Experience downtown Chicago. Some of those folks, it was the first time they've ever been on a plane. So it's a great experience for them. Beyond Magliocca Stores, my organization, we do have opportunities with McDonald's corporate. They always look, or they're always looking for individuals in owner-operators organizations that might want to take the leap into McDonald's Corporation, and those folks then would be part of field service, which come back into the restaurants and help the owner-operators, help the store managers achieve, our results, our goals, refine and define, operations. So there's always that path. Most of the folks that are part of McDonald's Corporation, I would say 92% have started their careers in this restaurant as crew people. So,
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Great. Well, again, thank you so much. Look forward to visiting here often as usual.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.